Hello, beautifuls. My name is Quavier. I'm the creator of Juju Time. I am an oracle and an Afro-Indigenous mystic. In this video, we're going to be connecting with our spirits to ask them what is flowing in and what is flowing out of our lives, okay? So as this is a collective message, I want you to lean into your spiritual ear, connect to your higher self, so that way you can hear the message that your spirits brought you here to learn. And if you are guided to this message, I made other videos asking the very same question. So there is a little tidbit of information for you to have or even to pass on to someone else. So, alrighty, let's get started with your reading. All right, so we're going to first start off with the bone reading, and then we'll later on pull out some cards just to get some further information. Okay. Alrighty. So, what's flowing in and what's flowing out? So first and foremost, what's flowing in? We do see what's flowing into your life at the phase that you're in right now is peace. There's peace flowing in. There is harmony flowing in. All of this is to bring about a change. And this is a change that you've been waiting for. This is a peace that you've been seeking, and understanding that you've been striving for. For very few people, we do see some kind of partnership happening. So partnership, it's coming through as many things. So definitely, as I said, lean into your spiritual ear to tap into your intuition, so that way you know what feels right. But there's two things coming together. This could be, of course, people, but could be as well as an opportunity, as well as I'm also seeing contracts coming together. So what's flowing in is something that you've been calling for, but it's coming in because there is a level of peace, there's a level of harmony that you have sort of been able to reach in your life. It's almost like acceptance. It's not defeat. I don't get a sense of defeat. It's more of like there's acceptance and trust that is really being called in, and it's really transforming. It's transforming how you are making your decisions. So this is very beautiful of what's coming in, of what's flowing in. What's flowing out? Okay, any sort of hardships that you may have had with expressing yourself, any sort of blockages when it's come to understanding the really expansive nature of abundance, right? I'm getting a sense of like bitterness leaving. I'm getting a sense of like, once again, this is added to this piece, but in the sense of like bitterness leaving, it's almost in a way of a new appreciation for everything that's around you. And it's not to say that you didn't appreciate it from before, right? But sometimes it's giving me, I believe it's 5 of Cups. kind of energy where like you have this individual and they're seeing the cups that have like fallen, but they still don't realize that there's two perfectly good cups right behind them, right? It's just giving that energy. It's not that you didn't know that you had blessings right next to you. It's just more of you have, what's flowing out is like this sense of unnecessary things that's just taking away your attention. You're no longer giving it your attention. You're ready to break paradigms. You're ready to move forward and even shift into different phases and a different understanding of clearly knowing who you are and where you're going, or at least the next step. So that is very beautiful of a message of what's flowing in and what's flowing out. Let's get some more. And oh, okay. So I was gonna say, so this immediately came out. So flowing in, we have sharing. Alrighty, the messages that's flowing through me. Okay. Okay, flowing out. Alrighty, so what's flowing in, the sense, what I'm getting here is there's a new level of understanding that you maybe actually are ready to share. Hold on. No, we're going to continue. Okay. So yeah, there's a new understanding that is flowing in. And this is a guide. This is a guide that's coming in as well. Because you've reached this level, because you reach this level of understanding and peace, what's flowing in as well is certain gifts, certain esoteric knowledge, certain understandings between your own connection of like you and the source, you know? And this is very special because this is an energy that's definitely been waiting. It's definitely an energy that's been waiting to come into your life to sort of help guide you, right? And what's leaving out of your life is any source of, once again, distress. This is just a continuation of just spirit letting you know, like, you've worked so hard and now this energy is flowing in and wanting to share so much. I do get a sense that it is a guide. It is a guide that is coming in, and it's a guide that, okay, this is a guide that's been with your family for quite some time. But I'm also getting a sense of like skipping generations. I'm seeing like a family tree, and like I'm seeing generations are being skipped, but then there's you, and it's just been waiting to see if you were going to step into this role, to step into this this sense of peace in this phase that that you're in right now, because it's wanting to guide you and give you definitely some knowledge that will rock your beliefs just a bit, right? Because you are disposing. What's leaving out, what's flowing out is any sort of like old paradigm. So it'll be very important for you not to resist, right? You were able to maintain this peace by opening up your eye and connecting to a deeper source within you. So Spirit wants to let you know that even though what's coming, the energy that's coming, the information that is coming, is going to bring about some change, but it's not to rock you. It's not to throw you off of what you know. It's to bring you so much more closer to what you've been seeking, right? Once again, something coming together, right? So this is even like your own connection to spirit or your guides becoming so much more closer. So this is a very beautiful message. So don't try and resist any sort of change of foundation that may be coming your way. This has been like your story for such a long time, and spirit is now coming in to let you know, like, that's not the source. We are going to show you, or at least build for you a bridge, so that way you can get across and then be able to explore more of your path and who you are. So now we're going to look at some inner work, outer work. So we know what's flowing in, we know what's flowing out. Some inner work just to help us along this. Alrighty. So continue seeking that child within yourself. Continue seeking that child. Remember, what's flowing out is like any sort of blockage of expression, okay? So there is a sense of, as I said, there's a freedom, there's a change happening, and part of this change I'm also seeing with the inner work that spirit is like guiding you towards. A part of this inner work is you really letting the child within yourself fully express their creativity, fully connect you to things that perhaps you've even forgotten were really, really important to you, or even get a deeper understanding of something that you've always known. And your inner child, I feel, okay, I'm seeing a child and they're holding like a box or something, and they're like in the corner, but they're trying to be like hidden. And what I'm getting a sense of with this, when spirit is showing me this, is like this box that this child is holding. It's something that without you even realizing, you entrusted this box with this child. Maybe as a sort of protection, maybe because you weren't quite ready yet, but now it's time to retrieve and start to integrate yourself so much more. It's really important to teach that inner child that this box is going to be safe with you, and whatever you find when you open it, this is definitely a beautiful gift that you'll be unlocking within yourself, okay? It's going to be a new set of responsibility, but it will be a gift, and it's going to really connect your emotional body back into yourself. The outer work. Some outer work spirit is wanting you to definitely take note of is any sort of wisdom that has come to you. Start doing some research, right? It's like things that may have sparked your interest, or, oh, I didn't really know about that. Like, for example, the first thing I heard of, like Bitcoin, for example, like things like this that you've never even thought of, really. Start just doing some preliminary research, okay? Because these things are not flowing to you by accident. These things are not coming to you by accident. So there's a lot of wisdom that will be flowing into you as well. So start putting those things into practice, or things that you know you should be doing like around this time, but you've fallen off of it. You know, things come up, XYZ, whatnot. Start to implement the wisdom that you've been getting or have gotten in the past. So that way it's connected to your peace. It's definitely connected to your peace and connected to this non-resistance. Okay. It's definitely connected to this non-resistance and allowing change, to allow peace to flow in. You're allowing change to also come as well. So that way it can further align you with more peace, more understanding, more joy, more expression. All right. This is Completely. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So with this card here, we're asking Spirit just some self-care, just some things that they would just advise, just in general, for you to just consider doing as you take on this inner work and this outer work here. So we have here, oh, sound healing. That's lovely. If you play an instrument, get back into it, right? Or you've been thinking of learning an instrument, absolutely. Look for fairies. Look for fairies. And then we also have read. All right. The unseen is a very interesting thing. And the message that I'm getting from this with sound healing, look for fairies, and read, there's a very playful energy coming. It's like that inner child, and it's a set of beliefs, or it's like this expansion of your imagination, this expansion of like, just there's an elevation happening. And it's like that imaginary friend that some kids have. You may have had one, or you may have had a connection with one, but there's just something with reconnecting to that expansion. Okay, so, oh, I didn't get to see those. There we go. Yes, this is a beautiful message of what's flowing in and what's flowing out of your life during this time. I hope that is giving you some guidance of what to do in an inner level, an external level, and even some things to look out for. All right, so thank you so much for being here with me, and I thank your guides and my guides for bringing us this beautiful, beautiful message, and I will see you in my next video, beautiful. Truth and love.